Welcome. Y'all tuned in to another edition of Homage Court, where all judgments are final. And right now, we got to get right into it. Colin Kaepernick versus Ray Lewis. I'm real disappointed in some of y'all right now in the way y'all treating my main man Ray Lewis, the legendary Ray Lewis. Y'all calling him a coon. Y'all calling him a sellout. All because all he wants to see is Colin Kaepernick back on the field. Let me go a little deeper. Before Colin Kaepernick wanted to be a black activist, wanted to be an activist or bring attention to racial inequality in America, he was a quarterback. And with him being a quarterback, he had the platform to use his platform to bring awareness to those people who may not be unaware. But here's the big issue. All Ray Lewis said was that this fight has been going on way longer than you can imagine. The people that you're trying to get the attention of, you don't think that they don't already know that this stuff is going on? Your job is to secure the platform. Michael Vick said all you got to do is cut your hair. People talk real bad about Mike Vick. Mike Vick is the only player in NFL history to get $200 million contracts. So I think he know what he's talking about because ain't nobody else did it. Tom, Peyton, Drew, Dan, Marino, Jerry Rice, nobody. One guy, $200 million deal, number 7, be respectful, put respect on his name. Well, all I'm saying is, what Ray Lewis is saying is how I've been feeling the entire time. I think Colin Kaepernick is better than most of these quarterbacks in the NFL that's in on garbage teams like Chicago Bears, New York Giants. Even could challenge Ryan Tannehill for his job in Miami. Could challenge Tyrod Taylor job in Buffalo.
Did you say the New York Giants?
I mean the New York Jets. I apologize.
Okay.
Not Eli Manning. No, I do not. I do not want Colin Kaepernick out there blowing the game for Odell. No, don't want it. I can. If Eli do it, I can live with it because it's just I can live with it. Um, but what I'm saying to you is the most important thing for Colin Kaepernick to realize right now, he is not the only one in this fight. He's not alone in this fight, but he is not the face of this fight. You succeeded in bringing awareness to an issue to those who may not have been aware of it. But what you need to do now is refocus or let everybody know what you plan on doing. Do you plan on just being an activist? Or do you plan on playing football again? Because if you plan on playing football again, then your job is to do what you have to do to get back on the field that doesn't go against any morals, any moral code that you have. And then when you get back on the field, you better do like number 7 did. You better ball. Because I'm telling you right now, we are stirring up the noise. We're making all this noise. Colin Kaepernick, you will play in the NFL again. But when you get out there, I'm telling you, you better ball. Court, what you got?
Well, my first issue is this: am I not correct that Colin Kaepernick, maybe a month or two ago, put out a letter saying that he would no longer support a system or a company that didn't need equal rights and things of that nature? Am I?
Yeah, I believe he wrote that letter. Yes, sir.
So why the hell are we still talking about him playing in the sport if he's already come to the conclusion that he doesn't want to play for this type of industry anymore that supports these?
Obviously, he still wants to play.
Bingo, bingo. Because you can. This is my whole point. If you're against it and you see that they're supporting your thing, and you put this whole lot about how you don't want to part of that, and you playing the thing. Make up your mind. Which one is it? All this or don't you? If you're gonna be an activist, be all the way. Don't have do it. They
Right.
don't want to let you in. You gotta go through all this. You said screw it. Then let it go on. Move something else. Take your talent basically. They need they need the light brought to them anyway. But if we are talking about somebody that wants to play football and still wants to do it, I don't say you gotta cut their hair. I don't say cut it. I don't say none of it. I say, just worry about football then. Speak your mind, but worry about football. Figure it out which way you want to be. I'm confused right now. Because you start a whole letter.
See, another thing.
Lewis, hold on.
Another thing. Go ahead, Claude. I'm gonna tell you something that I read too. Go ahead, bro.
As far as the Ray Lewis thing, though, I think the way he initially said it, like be quiet, don't say nothing. It's kind of crazy. I wouldn't tell him, man, be quiet. You know me, I'm off to speaking your mind and saying what you feel. I just say, whatever your stance is, stick to it. Don't play the fence. Figure out where you at and stand by it.
Well, I'm gonna say this. As far as Ray Lewis is concerned, Ray Lewis has been giving back to communities his entire football career since '96. So that's 21 years of giving back to communities, being a mentor, speaking to people, and he's been doing this for a long time. Now, maybe Colin Kaepernick has entered the epiphany and wants to do this. But we all understand, in order for Ray Lewis to be able to impact the lives of everybody that he was able to impact, he needed his platform. And his platform was being the NFL MVP and the captain of the Baltimore Ravens for 17, 18 years. He had to put in the work so he could continue to do the work. And when you go out there and do the work, when you're doing something that you want to do because that's what you do in your heart, you don't need justification for it. You don't need people to tell you you're doing a good job. Colin Kaepernick, you stood up, you did a good job. Now it's time for the next chapter in this story. You brought awareness, fine. So now continue to earn your platform back so you can continue to work on the change. Because to me, what Colin Kaepernick is doing right now is he's trying to make himself the face of this movement in the NFL. And if that's how you want to do it, then what you need to do is get other players and other people behind you, and y'all figure out the right way to do it to where the bag is secured, you're still able to provide for your family, and you're still able to impact the lives of other families. That's all I'm saying.
He'll join a nonprofit organization.
He gonna do a lot of things, but I think in order for him to impact the lives the way he wants to impact them, he needs the bag. And he needs to.
But do you think he needs football?
Man, listen, nobody was talking about Colin Kaepernick when he was the starting quarterback for the Nevada Wolfpack or whatever the name of the school is that he went to, and he beat Boise State and gave them their first loss in the undefeated season. Nobody cared about Colin Kaepernick then. Nobody cared about Colin Kaepernick until he became the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, and then he became the backup for the San Francisco 49ers. He has done his most work in sports and in life. He made it to the NFL when nobody knew he was doing this thing, and he made it back to headlines and had the #1 selling jersey in NFL and made an announcement toward the world about the killing of minorities in this country by police officers, white police officers, when he was the backup. So the message to me, Colin Kaepernick, is move in silence. And the way you have your most impact on the lives of others in your life is when you was able to move in silence. And the way you do that right now is getting back on that field, because that also is going to serve a message just as strong as your protest was. You getting back in the NFL and dominating and playing the game at a high level is just as strong of a statement. And he got to realize that too. You're going to do all that for nothing? No, I'm doing that, and I'm going to get on the field, and I'm going to ball some more. What is going on here? What's wrong with these people?
I don't think he's that good, though.
I know you don't. And I'm one of the ones who believe that he is good enough to still play in the NFL. Yeah, it can be on a garbage team. Because even right now, the quarterbacks that the 49ers got, he better than them. The Jets, he better than them. Denver, he better than them. I like Deshaun Watson.
Is he better?
Yeah, he's better than the Denver quarterbacks. Remember, they're going to trade him first. Denver
What makes
still
him better? The experience?
Huh?
What makes him better? The experience?
Man, he's a better, more experienced quarterback than the quarterbacks. It's about 6 teams that can use his services in a starting role. I'm not even talking about backup. It's about four. It's about 4 to push that can use his services.
I view him as equals to most of those 4.
I don't.
Give me all right for Chicago. Who you got out there in Chicago?
You don't even know who's out there. Their quarterback just retired. They're finna start a rookie. He's better than a rookie. That's all I'm saying. He's better than a rookie.
I don't know, bro.
They let Jay Cutler go. They let Jay. See, that's the whole thing. Stop being funny. Don't be cute. The man is better than a rookie.
I don't know.
Especially the rookie. Because let's be clear here, bro. If you're not Deshaun Watson, every quarterback that they picked before Deshaun Watson ain't better than Deshaun Watson. But I'm glad they picked him before Deshaun Watson because Deshaun Watson just walked into one of the best situations a quarterback could ever walk into. I got a top 10 receiver, got 2-5 running backs, got a line, got a tight end, got defense. He got one job. Get there. That's all he got to do. If somebody knocked the Patriots off of him, he need to get in the zone. That's all I'm saying.
I'll tell you this. I don't think he's better than the 6 teams that can use him. I don't think he's the better quarterback outright. Better
well,
to
okay,
me.
If you don't think
better to me.
Well, here's the thing. If he's not better, if he's not better than the quarterbacks we're talking about, we'll at least give him an opportunity to beat those guys out. I think that's the
right. But see, that's not better than. If there's still a quarterback battle, if he signs to, let's say he signs.
It's gonna be a quarterback battle court because he's coming into a new situation.
Not if you're better. When Peyton Manning went to Denver, I was better. There is no quarterback controversy. Whoever was the starter was demoted to soldier.
I get you. But we also talking about Peyton Manning, Brett Favre. I'm talking about people who move from team to team. Joe Montana, these guys, Donovan McNabb.
Listen.
Drew Brees.
What I'm saying, guys, is outright better. That's what I'm talking about. Because that's what people are saying. Well, he's better than the dude over here, or he's better than the dude over there.
Well, let's be clear here then. Let me be more specific. He's better than some of the guys that is at least have a job right now.
If he went to Chicago, would there be a quarterback battle?
Should be.
Why not?
It should be. Colin Kaepernick is our quarterback, and we're gonna let the young boy learn the game. That's what it should be.
Okay, where did Deshaun Watson sign to?
Houston.
If he went to quarterback battle.
Yeah.
If he went to the Jets, would it be a quarterback battle?
It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
But it would be.
Of course it would be. And it's only because it'll only be a quarterback battle for them because it's political. We all know he's better than every quarterback they got on their roster.
You keep saying better. I keep saying
that man better than Geno Smith, Petty, and the other second round pick that they got. He better than all of them. But see, the New York Jets are not going to pick them because they're stuck with 3 quarterbacks. They got to play them all to see which one they go to.
Geno a giant now.
That's one out the way.
So you say he's
better than Fitzpatrick. He's better than Petty. And he's better than the second round pick that they got last year. He's better than all 3.
Now, see, you being disrespectful to Fitzpatrick.
No, I am not.
Yes, you are.
No, I am not. No, I am not.
Yes,
I've never liked Ryan Fitzpatrick. Never.
You liking him and being respectful is 2 different things.
Never like I'm not disrespecting him. He's not better than Colin Kaepernick.
Why? He's a
What you
better
mean
thrower of the
why?
football than Colin Kaepernick. Don't you dare disrespect him like that.
Say that again.
He's a better thrower of the football than Colin Kaepernick.
Not based off last season.
Colin Kaepernick act like he's some prototypical great quarterback. He didn't have 2 seasons after them Super Bowl. You know, since he even went down and down and down and down, there has been no progression.
I
Super
think
Bowl
that team
year
is,
1, division championship year 2,
yeah.
no playoffs year 3, damn near worst record year 4.
When did they lose Coach Harbaugh? Year 3?
After Seattle.
They lost.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to understand that whole team, when Coach Harbaugh left, they lost like 4 studs on defense. Only one was left was Navarro Bowman and Reed from LSU. That was it. Pat Willis, arguably the best linebacker in the league outside of Luke Kuechly, gone. I'll holler. I'm not finna deal with this. They kind of went like how Kyrie did right now. Hey man, I'm not finna deal with this. This thing finna get blew up, and I'm finna get up out of here before it do.
You know why? Look at the quarterback.
Hey,
if you believed in his quarterback better, than their quarterback, you wouldn't have people out here doing
Look, Colin Kaepernick, I don't think he's one of the top 15, 16 quarterbacks in the game of football. No, I do not.
Top 25.
Top 25. He could be number 24, 25 easily. That's without me thinking.
Yeah, okay.
Easily.
Yeah, okay.
Because you got to think about
what's the difference.
The only reason I'm saying that is because it could be like you could have a player like Deshaun Watson or a younger player better than Colin Kaepernick, but we don't know what that player is going to look like until they play a real game.
What's the difference between Colin Kaepernick and Geno Smith?
Everything.
What?
Geno Smith is not good, bro.
What's the difference?
They wear the same number.
Say that again?
They wear the same number. No, honestly, no. Let's talk football, man. At the end of the day, I think Colin Kaepernick is better than Geno Smith, and I only really think that is because he's a more confident player. I think Geno Smith can actually play the game. It's just that he was in a situation where they was messing with his psyche. They didn't give him an opportunity to learn the game on the fly. His rope wasn't as long as it needed to be with the New York Giants. Unlike
how about he didn't go to a team with an all-pro defense and studs on offense in the middle of the season and only had to just add on.
Well, he actually did go to an all-pro defense.
No.
But I'm with you on the offense. That offense wasn't good at all.
That offense was trash, and that defense was not as well. They had some few players, but they weren't studs.
I don't know, man. Rex Ryan always had good defenses.
Man, stop.
He did.
They were not the 49ers.
They were not the 49ers. But you also know I respect the 49ers, but they did play 6 games in the most garbage division in football. Thank God for Seattle bringing that conference back up. Because if it wasn't for them, you're supposed to be in the playoffs. That's why Arizona was able to slide so many years, because the conference was so trash.
Listen, Geno Smith, Colin Kaepernick are the same dude. He could have did the same thing Colin Kaepernick did that Super Bowl with. The exact same thing.
I don't believe that.
Why?
I just don't believe that.
Okay. So you think
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe those 2 Super Bowl runs.
He only had one.
I mean, the one Super Bowl run, I think Colin Kaepernick played an important role in them getting there. Yeah, he started with 6 wins, but in the playoff games, he balled in those games, bro.
Geno Smith
he threw for 300 yards in the Super Bowl.
So Geno Smith can't run, is what you're telling me.
He can't run like Kaepernick. No, he
Sports
cannot.
me.
Geno Smith cannot run like Colin Kaepernick.
What? I know you remember the Geno West Virginia.
I do remember the Geno for West Virginia. I was a fan of the Geno for West Virginia until he got against the University of Texas and did not run.
Man, stop. You remember Geno, so don't tell me Geno can't run.
I do remember Geno, and I also remember he was throwing the ball to Stedman Bailey and Tavon Austin. They made Geno. Geno ain't that strong.
Oh, so you telling me if he was throwing Vernon Davis, my and Quan Bo, or
Mhm.
he couldn't do the same things?
And he had my main man back there, Frank Gore. Don't sleep on my boy.
And he had Frank back there.
Don't sleep on my main man, Frank.
So if you give him that offense, you don't think he can perform?
Nope.
You're a liar.
No, I'm not. I don't think. I'm not saying he can't perform. I don't think he would have performed at the level of Colin Kaepernick. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Not saying he wouldn't have did good. Not saying there's not even a possibility that they could have ended up in the same spot. It's a possibility. But at the position, I don't think Geno Smith could have played the position at that time better than Colin Kaepernick. That's just my personal opinion.
I'll tell you this. I'll say this. You give Geno Smith that team, and not only would he have performed like Cap, but he would have won.
Mm.
He would have used Anquan Bolden. He would have used Randy Moss. He would have used what he could of Michael Kravitz.
Mm-hmm.
He couldn't have tried Richard Sherman when Anquan Bolden is on the other side. His mental makeup as a quarterback, his quarterback IQ is better than Colin Kaepernick.
I just strongly disagree with Geno Smith in this conversation.
Not true. I know.
But it's cool. Because you cry for Geno right now. Better hope nothing happened to Eli. I'm knocking on wood right now, bro. Because you're going to find out real quick about Geno. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy.
I care more about the rookie than I care about Geno Smith.
You should. You should care more about the rookie. You should. Because Geno ain't it.
All right. Y'all keep Kaepernick, dude.
No, he on your team. He better be the second quarterback going into the season. Because if he lose his job to a rookie, then that's going to tell you all you need to know about Geno. But at least Geno got the opportunity to lose his job to a rookie. And all we saying is Colin Kaepernick just get an opportunity. Some team out there give him an opportunity. Then if he don't take advantage of it from there, then it's on him.
I just want he got his job taken last year.
No, he didn't. That. Now, what happened last year in San Francisco was a joke. Blaine Gabbert should not have been the starting quarterback for that football team. No games. But it's cool.
Well, as you're speaking, Dolphins discuss Colin Kaepernick as potential insurance to Ryan Tannehill injury.
I just said that's one of the teams. That's one of the teams.
Wherever,
because you know they just went in a playoff game with Matt Moore, and I don't think Matt Moore's a bad quarterback, but you know,
Colin Kaepernick wouldn't have did better. He's trash. What's wrong with y'all, man?
I get it, man. But y'all understand where I stand. I think Colin Kaepernick need to get in the NFL again, do what he needs to do so he can maintain his platform. And Courtney say he need to just stay fighting for your rights because his right in the NFL don't exist no more. And with that being said, this marks another edition of Amish Corner.
Peace.